match each variable with its level of measurement. Favorite candy bar. Well, if we think about our favorite candy bar, this would be a name of something. Milky Way, Three Musketeers, who knows? But it's a name, and it is therefore text-based, which means that we either have data that is nominal or ordinal, because when we have data that is qualitative, that means we have data that's either nominal or ordinal. To decide between the two, we need to determine if there's a natural sense of order to them. And we might have our favorites over others, but there really isn't a natural sense of order to the data. So this would be nominal. That's supposed to be an M. Weight in pounds. So weight in pounds is a measurement of number of kilograms, pounds. Well, actually, it has to be in pounds. Sorry. And so it's a measurement. And anytime you have a measurement, that means you're working with a value that is quantitative. And if it's quantitative, then you just have to decide if it's ratio or interval. And most of the time it's going to be ratio. Interval data has very few examples. Interval data could be the temperature in degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit, or the year in AD. Those are some of the best examples. Everything else pretty much is ratio data. We say that it has to have a inherent zero. So if we say that something weighs 0 pounds, that means it weighs nothing. So it has an inherent zero. It's ratio data. The years a senator was selected. So a senator is up for election every so many years. So they could be reelected, let's say 2014, 2016, 2020, something of this nature. But that is a year in the AD system. The year in the AD system is one of the few examples that is interval data. The room temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. Room temperature in degrees Fahrenheit, this is a measurement. Temperature is a measurement, but it's a measurement that doesn't have what's called an inherent zero. So 0 degrees Fahrenheit is not the coldest temperature possible. So it doesn't have this inherent zero, and therefore it's an interval measurement. It's best to just remember that interval data is those three I mentioned earlier and stick with that. Pain level. So you go to the doctor's office, they'll often ask you if you're in pain, what pain level you're at. And you could say, I'm at a 7, I'm at a 3, who knows? And it's an indicator of pain, and certainly a pain level of 7 is higher than a pain level of 3, but it's not necessarily measured against anything that's a standard rule. So that is not a quantitative value. It's actually a qualitative value. It's just that it's an ordinal value. So this is a numeric piece of data that actually is qualitative, but it's in fact ordinal because there is an increasing scale to it. Mood on a happy, okay, sad scale. So happy, okay, sad. So here we definitely have word-based data, and if you have words, then that's pointing toward qualitative. So that means it's either nominal or ordinal. And I think in this case, this would be ordinal because happy, okay, sad, there is a natural sense of order to the way those are presented. A number of traffic tickets. A number of traffic tickets, that's going to be a count of something. And counts, you can always, they're always going to be quantitative values. But whether it's interval or ratio, you just have to say to yourself, is it year in AD, temperature in degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius? And if not, then it is in fact ratio data.